Hey guys, yeah, Andy N, spoken label, my friend here. Good night, the sky. Now, yes, of course, good night, the sky is a bit long-winded, so it's just sky to me. So, Sky's going to do a few poems just now from a second collection, which I'm looking forward to hearing this. So,
Thank you.
take it away, my friend, with poem number one.
Amazing. So first off, we're gonna do I will throw our old love letters as joyful confetti at your wedding because it was spoken about by Andy, and so I'm gonna read it out for you guys. This is love letters. I keep them in the crook of my left elbow, the faded rose, the knowing look, all handed over in the fresh spring silence of history's most amicable breakup. Sweet wrong-colored love. I believed we could lift the needle off the cosmos, holding together an aurora's worth of pink and blue dress mess, keeping our stems sheltered and unbent even as they grew perpendicular. Twin flames, bleeding lavender. The only person whose kiss gave me a panic attack who I then thanked because I knew it was born of realization and not violation. The first stoker of my firefly ambition. Seashell ear for all my secrets, only character in the diary whose name was never followed by a question mark. Some stars have to pass in agonizing arcs. I am simply grateful that I never had to love you from afar. How sweet it is to have roots we can hear through, no matter how far apart, and how right it is to see new fruits that prove who we said we'd be when we were small. We are.
Brilliant. Brilliant. That it just shows you really there, we just back to what you said before, Sky. But when you read a poem out and it's much more softer sounding, I think, performing that than actually on the book, actually. I think the book's
Yeah.
probably more reflective, maybe, but the way you've done it there is much more like almost like you sound like you're still in love with the person, actually. Don't play up that. I know we'll move on, but
It's
yeah.
okay. We're all good. They know I love them. I'll love them forever, but like it's not in the way that I used to.
Yeah, I know. It's just so, just like I said, it's the old saying, like you read something out, it's so different to when it's on stage page. But anyway, my pet saying nowadays is, and you're not even me saying this, less of me, more of you, just so I don't put my foot in my gob anymore. Back to you for number
Amazing.
two.
Amazing. All right, so we talked a little bit about D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, running through the collection, and so I figured I'd do this one, which is things I've said during D&D and therapy, which is maybe the slammiest piece in the collection, and I hope you enjoy it. Things I have said during D&D and therapy. You know, I'm still not sure if this is a gay people thing or if I just don't have any straight friends who are doing it. I brought snacks in case we end up killing each other later. Is this the quickest anyone's ever cried in a session? I'm sorry I'm late. I got distracted thinking about all the stupid shit I said last time. You know, it's funny when I step into this room, it's never go the way I'm expecting. I'm thinking of changing my pronouns. Do you think it's normal that we spend this much time discussing Brennan Lee Mulligan? Help! I can't stop saying the word mood whenever I'm in serious physical danger. I'm worried that everyone can see I'm the villain but me. Just once, I'd like to walk into a room without checking for traps. I keep a logbook of every shape and face a fiend can take. What does it say when scanning for exits comes as easily as breathing? I think I'm getting too oh, no, you know that moment in a video game when the music ramps up on a shot of an empty room and you know the threat won't reveal itself until you're already two steps inside. I think I'm getting too comfortable with hurting people just because they deserve it. Upon reflection, I'm always doing the right thing for the wrong reason. Sometimes evil isn't the door slamming behind you, it's what grows when you're too busy surviving to water anything else. I think I need to find another God to pray to. I keep swapping out the deal I'm making, but never the devil I shake hands with. No one becomes a hero unless their sword already has blood on it. I keep wishing that the death toll didn't rest on a chance of six sides. There's a reason the big bad's henchman is always the first victim. It's easier than seeking atonement for all the ones you failed to save. Sometimes I check myself for horns in the bathroom mirror. Wonder if there is any honor to be found in failing to show up to the fight. I wish that I had done this sooner. I'm just saying it's a red flag if your partner won't even consider doing it once. In hindsight, I should have realized I wasn't straight a lot sooner because all my characters end up dying the same way. A glittering one-liner in service of something greater. What is a gaming table if not an altar with no blood on it? A tiefling if not a pound of flesh? A noble death if not a stone thrown at both gates on Judgment Day? To nudge the brass scales or catch the ear of whoever is listening to ask them, can the price of redemption really be paid in bones? Cheers.
Fantastic. Yeah. That you can really say like it's Chelsea's look at the tone and the first piece, the second one there. That's pure performance, that one is.
Oh yeah, that one I get carried away with. It's fun.
Yeah, I can believe that straight away. Are you that sort of performance we've not met yet? Are you two go up and stand jumping all around the stage and doing you doing that piece
Oh
or
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's worse now I've got the book because now I can take the mic off and I only need one hand, so it's nuts. I'll go all over. I'll jump in the crowd if you let me. Like this is the problem with starting out as a musician, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
I'll get right in there.
Oh, I've done that. And I used to be like did vocals in the band. I used to jump all over the place and yeah, it's dangerous ground if the windows open at the back of the stage. Is all I'm gonna say with me around.
I get you, I get you.
No, excellent stuff. Okie dokie. Now listen, let's be more usual. Let's give us the big finale then, Sky.
Amazing. All right then. I did warn you that this is kind of a dark and sad collection in places. This is maybe one of the sadder pieces in the whole collection, and it's about listening to so much Midwestern emo music as a teenager that you permanently rot your brain. This is in the American Midwest. The thing they won't tell you about getting into pop punk at 14 is it will leave you romanticizing all the wrong things. There is no decent explanation for nearing 25 and still nursing a decades-long soul tie that finds you forever yearning for Michigan. I mean, it's Michigan. Yet an ocean away, my calendar still heralds hurricane season. I am a catastrophe Cassandra. I go on woodland walks and my sleeves hang heavy with the seeds of disaster. As I pass, I sow prophecies. Curse new trees to grow up into forests of soon-to-be uprooted fence posts, fingers forcing the bark into a violent fast-forward march by simply prying past the first soft spot spore of death. All hail the American Midwest. I have prodded at the future so much that I look at the present and all I can see is unsteady foundations. Keep me company in this crawl space inspection and you'll find the rerun of this story. See me playing necromantic tree surgeon or close-up magician, either way, interrogating each beam for predilection to future condemnation. I don't know how to not expect betrayal. So I extract preemptive confessions from the sound of burning boughs, confirm my existing suspicions by just burning it all down. I want a new life. But at some point, scrapbooking together old atlases just marred the same Frankenstein highways with new shapes, without the exact time or date. There is no relief in knowing the ground beneath you will give way. Every step just becomes the one under which the plank of reason could break, and I just want to be able to rest. So I've gone looking for the American Midwest. Somewhere out there. Someone just like me wears my clothes too large and drinks my coffee too dark. He has his eyesight and a car and a large yellow dog who barks at empty parking lots when he wants to run. He is no longer in danger of running out of road. No dreams of careening off of highways into cold ocean foam, and besides, he hasn't learned to care if there is trouble ahead. I swear I could find him in the American Midwest. The place no one leaving their hometown is supposed to want to flee to. Nevertheless, when I close my eyes, I walk through houses with rattle-shattered window panes. I don't know if I crave the shake. Can only find a steady footing when the footings are unsafe. Maybe I don't know how to build a home not at the center of decay, or maybe I'm the one seeding the rot in the first place. Either way, I think it's fair to say that this poem is not really about Michigan. And a few verses back, pop punk just became the heady soundtrack to this escape plan. Everyone needs an exit strategy. And better it be the corner of a far-flung map than the bottom of the bottle or the top of the stairs. At least this way, on my bad days, I still know the difference between going and leaving. At least this way, There will be signposts to follow for the ones who know me best, for those brave enough to find me in the American Midwest.
Excellent stuff indeed. That great way to take us out that tonight, Sky, straight away. I loved it with the refrain on that because obviously this is one not talked about in the chat before about the going back the American Midwest to that. So have you actually been to the American Midwest and have you all?
No, I think I would write about it with less romanticization if it was a real place to me and not just a thing I'd heard about in bands and albums since I was
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, join the club with that one straight away. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
about yeah. I was wondering, it's like it's definitely give it that romanticised feel, and
Yeah.
obviously we'll keep off American politics today because it's the wrong time and wrong place for that. But yeah, no, excellent stuff indeed. So it's been a pleasure today, Sky. Anyway, so always again, like I said, for let us know when book number three's out, or
You'll
if
be the
you
first to know.
or if you end up rejoining another band or something, and we get Sky and the what. I don't know, American Midwest Dreamers or something like that. She's your country band.
Perfect. Yeah, that's what I'll end up doing. Country music, sure.
But it's been a pleasure, okay? So like I said, we'll keep in touch anyway. So anyway,
Amazing.
guys, listen, that's it today, okay? It's a pleasure to Sky again. Been absolutely great catch up. I've actually really enjoyed this today, so thanks again, Sky.
Thank you. Bye.
As Don Callis over at AWS has said, folks, stay safe and stay over. And we will see you all, bang bang, next time.